just our normal league channel just isn't working, so we're now broadcasting as part of the FAI Cup, but fuck it, it works.
Excellent.
Yeah, SRFC TV again. I just posted on there on the forum, so.
Everyone, yeah, teams just coming back onto the pitch now.
I don't know a fucking clue what's going on.
I don't know if there's been. I think there may. I saw one of the Sligo subs getting called in at half time. I think it may have been John Dillon. So I don't know if there's going to be a substitution here or not. We shall wait and see. The Rovers team is the same as it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's only 10 Sligo players out there, and it is going to be a substitution. It's it is going to be John Dillon coming on. Trying to figure out who went off. Is it Russell, was it? No.
Substitution for Sligo Rovers. Number 5, Danny Ventre, been replaced by number 7, John Dillon. Yeah,
it's Dillon on for Ventre, so it was a Paul Cook obviously not risking Ventre, who was on a yellow card, and it was a rather rash challenge he put in, so I'd say he probably should have gone for the challenge that he made, so I reckon anything else he would have gone, so a bit of a cautious substitution there more than anything else by Paul Cook. So it's going to be Rovers to tip off here, playing into the car park end. And it's Chris Turner to come back here to Pat Sullivan. Pat Sullivan looking for Carl Shepherd, beaten in the air by McGuinness. But pressure here straight away, and it's Carl Shepherd looking for a twig on important header by Gavin Pearce. But as Russell looked to get the ball clear, Stephen Royce went to block it down, but it hit his hand, and Sligo looking to get Clark out of the way quick, and it's a good ball that's found Doyle, who looks to find Jobby and Doe. But an important touch by Stephen Royce can get it clear, and he can find Ronan Finn, who can just go back here to Sully. Sully goes along looking for the run of Gary Twigg, but he can't angle the ball properly, and it's out for a throw in. But good start there by Sligo. So Clark took the free kick quickly. It looked like a real nothing ball, but Doyle was able to get onto the end of it. He put it back across the goal, but Rovers are able to get it clear. As Irla Darren, fine, good pressure there by Rice on Ryan. Down the line for Aaron Green, who looks to get by Sullivan. Sullivan recovers well, but that's a bad ball. He played back to Sivez, and Sivez can only put it out for a throw in. He hit it at way too much pace. And it's a throw in here, which Darren will take into Joseph and Doe. Beautiful turn by Joseph and Doe, but can't get away from Stephen Rice. Can come in, has Russell inside if he needs him, but he's gone back here to McGuinness. McGuinness to Doe, foot in by Rice, and O'Donnell wins that one, but only finds Davern, and Davern can get inside, and Rovers have gone to sleep a little bit here. Davern's got into the box, and good work by Sivez. Sivez just held him up, and Ricketts needs to be awake to this, and he's got inside Cretaro, but his crossfield ball is cut out by McGuinness. It's cleared towards the sub Dillon, and a ball forward will only come here to Ryan Thompson, who can get it out to Patterson. Patterson in here to Chris Turner under pressure straight away. And Ricketts has got away from Cretaro. Crowder committed himself, and Ricketts is away down the left hand side here, placed by Gavin Pearce, but he finds Stephen Rice here. Rice takes it back from good ball there by Chris Turner to find Sully. Sully finds Roland Finn, who looks to get a ball in, but it's blocked down by Erla Davern. He probably should have hit that first time, but he opted to take a touch, and Davern was able to get close and get a block on it. But it's Sully here now, with a lovely ball into the feet of Shepherd, who's pulled by Jason McGuinness and wins a free in a very good area for Rovers to put a ball in here. It's going to be Sully across to take it. So a chance now. No, it's actually Ricketts is going to come across to take this. So another chance for Rovers to put a delivery into the box. But it's actually someone else now. It's actually Patterson who's going to come and take this. It's the third player to stand over the ball. He's going to wait for Damien Hancock to get into position. And a good ball in. And a flick on. Oh, an absolutely brilliant save by Brendan Clark to deny Chris Turner. Turner arrived late with a stupid header into the ground, and Clark just got a hand on it, was able to turn it away. An absolutely brilliant save. So it's only out for a corner, and so a chance for Rovers to keep the pressure on here. It's going to be Patterson to take this, who put a beautiful ball in for that free kick. And another greasy ball. Clark comes, then changes his mind, and Ricketts wins the header, but Pearson get a head on, and Finn gets it back in. McGuinness, oh well done, Carl Shepherd, just getting on the end of that, and he's going to come away down that under pressure by Aaron Green. You can only put it out for the throw in, but Rovers were appealing for the free there, because McGuinness seemed to be climbing all over Clark Civez. So Suddy's going to put a long one in here, I think. So it is going to be Suddy to put a long one in. And it's a good one in. Oh, but it's a good clearing header by Jason McGuinness, which Rice will get onto. Just knocks it over the head on Doyle. And a chance for Patterson to put it back in. Civez, oh, a lovely little touch. And that's a corner. And that is a corner to Rovers. Great work by Carl Shepherd. Clark had left it for Earl Davern, but Earl Davern left it for Clark. Clark wasn't coming, so Davern had to try to deal with it. And Shepherd got the foot in it and was able to knock it off Davern and out for another Rovers corner, which once again Patterson is across to take with his left foot. So his delivery's been causing a bit of trouble the last time, so let's see if we can repeat that. Another great ball in. Greg Civez, but he just can't get there, and it drops nicely to Russell, but Russell loses out to Finn, and Finn gets it back to Stephen Rice, and Stephen Rice plays an angle ball here, but it's well read by Aaron Green, who gets it down here to Joseph N'Dow, and the Rovers midfield needs to step in, and the ball played down the line for N'Dow. No. And Doyle had preempted the ball back, and eventually wins. Pearce wins that, but it only finds Turner, who to Patterson to Rice, looking for the angled run, and Gary Twig can get onto that. Oh, but another brilliant header by Gavin Pearce, and McGuinness can clear. Another important header by Gavin Pearce, cleared along, but only to Murray. It's Russell here now to find Critaro, who comes inside to. No, it's Russell who had to go all the way back here to Clark. Clark's going to look to go along with this, looking for Aaron Green. And it hits Aaron Green's back and falls for Ronan Finn. Ronan Finn trying to twist and turn and find a bit of space. Under pressure from Davern. And Finn gets in and wins that. But it's a Sligo Rovers throw in, taken by Davern to Ryan. Ryan back here to McGuinness, who plays a ball down the line looking for the run of Doyle, but Sullivan reads that, and Twig looked to play the little touch for Turner, but it wasn't right, and it's Dylan who can just nip in and knock it back to Clark here, looking for his Sligo players to push on. Once again looking for Aaron Green, but Civez, the header only finds Aaron Green, who I don't think was expecting it, and has to go inside to Ryan, who once again has to go all the way back to Clark. Clark hits a long one down towards Doyle, who's backing into Murray, but Murray wins anyway. Twig looked to control it on his chest, but I think as Russell looked to play the ball forward there, it came off a Rovers player's hand, and Aaron Green is down here on the left hand side, and Matthew Blinkhorn is going to warm up. Blinkhorn is going to come on here, so maybe going to look to go a bit more direct. I don't know whether if it is the injured Green that's going to come off here or not. They only started getting Blinkhorn ready when Green went down. So it'd be interesting to see what happens here. Green looks like he's okay. So I think Green is coming off. It is Green coming off, and Matthew Blinkhorn coming on. So you'd wonder, are those two substitutions that Paul Cook mightn't have wanted to make? That I presume he took Ventry off because Ventry was on the yellow card, but they take this short, and it's Pierce here into Russell. Russell finds Joseph Dow, who's got too much space to run at, and he looks for Blinkhorn, but Blinkhorn can't get his head in it, and it's out for a Rovers goal kick. But Dow getting a little bit too much space there. He's just floating into that space between the back four and the midfield, and no one's going there with him, and he's picking up the ball and he's running at people and playing balls in, and it's causing Rovers problems. But that ball was over the head of Blinkhorn anyway, and it's Ryan Thompson with the goal kick. Out here towards Ronan Finn. Gary Twigg jumping with McGuinness. McGuinness header comes off the top of his head and out for a Rovers throw in right on the halfway line in front of us here. Sully goes back to Craig Sivez. Sivez takes a touch and looks for Gary Twigg. That's great header by Pearce, but it only finds Ricketts. Ricketts is inside Grattarlo and can't keep his shot down. He did well there, Ricketts. Pearce won the header, but it kind of came off the top of his head, and it fell nicely for Owen Ricketts, who'd got inside Pearce, but just couldn't keep his shot down. And it's out for a goal kick, which Clark will take. Is it? They were saying 3-all on the live fit. There you go. So Clark's goal kick down towards Blinkhorn. Beaten in the air by Sivez. Sivez says he was fouling him. So very agitated Paul Cook thought Sully kicked the ball away that time. I was looking to get him booked. To be honest with you, it was a split second after the whistle had gone. So Rovers need... It's going to be in doubt to take this. He's got Ryan and Russell inside him. He's got Erla Davern looking to come out the outside. It's a great ball in, but Finn with a header, but can only knock it back in towards goal. And Sullivan can't complete the clearance. And that's one that Cretaro deals with really, really, really well. And it's flicked on, but only finds Stephen Rice. And Rice, but that was a free, referee. But a chance here now for Blinkhorn to play one in. Oh, he scuffed his shot, but it looked like it might run for Owen Doyle. But Doyle just couldn't get to the flight of the ball, and it's out for a goal kick. But Rice was caught late there, but Hancock didn't see that. So it's Thompson with the goal kick here. It's down towards Gavin Pearce. No, it was over his head. Twig judged to have jumped into the back of Pearce, but the ball had gone over Pearce's head anyway, and it was come to Twig, but there was no contact before the ball. It made it to the two players, and McGuinness takes it short to Ryan, but Ryan's got no option. Goes back to McGuinness under pressure from Carl Shepherd, but gets a good ball into the feet of Doyle, whose touch is poor, and Stephen Rice can come away here now, and he plays a great ball. Oh, it was a decent, but ref! It was a good ball into Gary Twigg, but McGuinness did well to cover, and a ball over the top by Ryan. Get rid. Well done, Ryan Thompson. Down here towards Shepherd, who's easily beaten in the air by Pearce. Patterson loses the ball, but it'll come through to McGuinness. It'll come through to Ryan Thompson here. There's no pressure there. So it's McGuinness jumping with Finn, and Finn kind of clattered into McGuinness there, but McGuinness is alright. It's going to be a free out. Just like our Rovers and Kieran Kilduff's taking off his warm-up top there. So it looks like Kieran Gilduff is going to be coming on. It'll be interesting to see if it is Shepherd or Twiggy comes on for. So McGuinness goes short again to Pearce. Pearce under pressure from Twig goes long, looking for Matthew Blinkhorn, who's beaten in the air by Sivez. Played forward, but McGuinness there to cover, and that's an awkward ball for Sully to deal with, but he's done well, and he's fouled. Oh no, he's won the.
It was pushed onto the ball.
It's Blinkhorn's won a corner. He's sending them off.
Hancock, what the fuck are you doing?
He put the ball back to where the corner flag is.
You know the fucking rules of the game, you prick.
He put the ball back to where the corner flag is. How is that wasting time? So Pat Sullivan's been sent off for throwing the ball back towards the corner flag. So more baffling refereeing decisions. So Kieran Gilduff, I don't think is going to come on now, and we're always going to have to make a tactical substitution here now. So you have to say that's kind of advantage Sligo Rovers now with the extra man. So, well done, Ryan Thompson. Calm down, Ryan. Well collected. So, Thompson goes short here to Patterson, who plays the ball out for Gary Twig, who's onside, controls the ball well, and finds Rowan Ricketts out on the left-hand side. And Ricketts is and a great ball in. Gary Twig, yeah! 1-0! Gary Twig! 1-0 Rovers! Gary Twig! Brilliant work by Rowan Ricketts! Float the ball across! Twig climbs higher than everyone else and powers a header into the Sligo goal! I nearly said Galway, they're all the same! Shamrock Rovers 1, Sligo 0! So after 61 minutes, Gary Twig puts 10 man Shamrock Rovers 1-0 up here, but Sligo gonna look to come back straight away here, and it's in at Davern Place by Carl Shepherd out to Ndo on a great ball through, but it's too much on it by Ndo, and a run through to Ryan Thompson. So the ball, long ball again, will come here to Ricketts. And Ricketts faced by Pearce. Finds Chris Turner. And Turner's ball out to Patterson is poor. It's out for a Sligo throw in, which they're going to look to take quick. Rovers need to turn Doyle's in an acre of space over here. Looks like Stephen Rice is slotted back into the right back position here. And Shepherd's come over onto the right hand side to offer a bit of cover. And it's McGuinness looking for a bit of movement in front of him, finds it in Dow. Sivez is pulled out, but there's a chance now for Ryan to get the ball forward to Russell on the far side. Russell looks to play the little 1-2, and there's Ryan Thompson out to collect it at the feet of John Dillon. Good defending by Rovers. Sivez kind of got sucked out looking to pick up to pick up and Dow, and there was a bit of space came in. Talk. McGuinness beats Twig in the air, but it's going to go all the way back to Ryan Thompson, who adjusts his feet and is able to collect it. So it looks like Kieran Kilduff is going to come on here as Stephen Rice is forced to go along towards Twig. McGuinness's header just goes up in the air, but he's free to get a second one onto it. And it's Doyle who can get onto this and have a run now. Oh, great defended by Dan Murray just to get the ball away from him, but it'll only find Russell, who gets to Ryan, and Ryan gets Cretaro away down the right hand side, blocked down by Jim Patterson, and out for the Sligo Rovers throw in. And it's here with Ryan. Ball into the feet of Indow, and Indow out to Cretaro, who's got a bit of space to get a ball in here. He opts to play to go short to Indow instead. Indow looks to get inside. Well, great defending by Rovers, and Ricketts can get away with this now. Cretaro tries to clip his heels, and I look to play the ball over the top for Twig, but it was cut out, and it's back here with Cretaro, who has Ryan inside him, and Ryan finds and it's a real chance here now, and a brilliant save by Ryan Thompson, and Dan Murray off the line, and Thompson away, and brilliant last ditch defending by Rovers. Absolutely brilliant save by Ryan Thompson. The second shot was cleared by Stephen Rice, and as it came in again, I think it was Dan Murray who got across to clear it, and now for a corner to Sligo. And we are going to have a substitution here now. Raf Cretaro coming off and Alan Keane coming on, so straight substitution there. 2-0 UCD. 2-0 UCD. Derry.
Substitution for Charlotte Rovers. Number 9, Gary Twig.
So goal scorer Gary Twig coming off, and Kieran Kilduff coming on. Twig holding his neck there. So chance here now for Sligo to with Dow to get a good delivery into the box. Good movement by Blinkhorn. The ball goes to the back post, but it's over everyone's head, and out for the Shamrock Rovers goal kick. And an amazing scoreline in the Brandywell with 73 minutes gone. It's Derry City 0, UCD 2. So if things stay as they are, it's going to be a really, really big night for Rovers, and we've got another Rovers substitution here now. Billy Dennehy's going to come on. So Thompson's clearances won by Kane, but knocked forward again by Finn. Great touch by and that's a beautiful piece of skill, but Dan Murray across and gets a foot in across Alan Kane. Brilliant bit of football there by John Dillon. And we are going to have the substitution now. It's Rowan Ricketts who's coming off, and Billy Dennehy coming on. So we're back on here, and Billy Dennehy's first touch is to get a little touch on the throw in, and Kieran Kilduff can get onto that. But well covered by Pearce. Has to go back to Clark and go short here to Gavin Pearce. Pearce goes back to Clark, making Kilduff work straight away, and it's out here to McGuinness, and Kieran it's going to be Finn to step to Ryan. But a great ball over the top will just come to Ryan Thompson, and he read it well. No, we don't want that there. Thompson's going to go long with the goal kick. When you've got, wasn't a great one, but he finds Billy. Billy flicks it on, and he'll find Kieran Kilduff on his chest. And that's a yellow card. That's a yellow card.
Where's the card now, Hancock?
Foul by Ryan tackle from behind on Kilduff. So a chance for Chris Turner to put a good ball in here. They're not selling Murray or Civez forward, but it's a decent ball all the same. Oh, Kilduff just couldn't get on the end of it. He was shepherded out there by Gavin Pearce. So it's going to be just a goal kick here to UCD, which they take short for Gavin Pearce. Pearce goes back to Clark. So, good ball into Joseph Dow, whose touch is great. Under pressure from Chris Turner and Ronan Finn. But great on a bit of a mix-up here. And Thompson there again to get a foot on it. Some more last gasp ditch defending, but it overs.
Brandywell 1-0.
Oh, it's actually 1-1 in the Brandywell. There's been a correction. X scores. Never trust X scores. It's a disgrace. So, another Sligo corner to be taken by Joseph Dow. He said Dow just finding that, as I said, that little bit of space that he's treading these through balls, but a decent ball in. Oh, great header by Jim Patterson. And a Dow with the ball in again, and a brilliant header again, this time by Chris Turner to get it out. And it's going to go out for a throw in on this side, which Irla Davern is across to take. Away Rovers. Irla Davern takes it short, and no! As Russell looked to turn, there was a foot in by a Rovers player, which was adjudged to be a free, just basically parallel to the 18-yard line here, and a Dow was across to take this in a very, very dangerous area to whip one in from. So Dow here with his right foot plays it short this time for Ryan. Ryan blasted over the bar, and that's a let off for Rovers. As we move into the
What's left in that?
about 5, is there? About 12.
12.
And Ryan Thompson, I think, has taken a knock there, and he's gone down. So Richard Brush will warm up. There's about 20 minutes to go here, plus whatever Damien Hancock adds on. So it's going to be a nervy 20 minutes for Rovers. Because you have to think, with Rovers down to 10 men, the Sligo are going to throw absolutely everything at them. And Dow was picking up the ball in that little bit of space and playing little 1-2s, and only for some brilliant last skip cast defending between Thompson, Murray, and Civez, Jim Patterson, Stephen Rice. It could easily be 1-1 here, but as it stands, it's still Rovers 1, Sligo 0. As Ryan Thompson still receives some treatment. So Rovers still have a substitution anyway, so if needed they can bring on Richard Brush, but Thompson looks like he's going to be okay. Yeah, so Thompson's goal kick comes towards Kilduff, beaten in the air by Tom. That's Jason McGuinness's third or fourth foul tonight. Third or fourth free kick he's given away. So it's another free into Rovers. So it's going to be Dan Murray to take this, leaving all 4 defenders back. And Murray's going to have to take this because he looks towards Kilduff at the back post, and Kilduff wins and nods it down, and that's a Rovers Billy Denny thought he'd won a corner there, but it's only a goal kick, and Rovers chase back and get into position, and Clark goes short for Gavin Pearce, and Kilduff not pushing onto him just yet. He comes across here to Jason McGuinness, and McGuinness has Irla Davern out here under pressure from Shepherd, goes back to McGuinness, Ryan comes short, but he goes across to Pearse instead. And Kilduff tracking him across there to Pearse. Has Indow in a bit of space in midfield. But Ronan Finn wins. Great work by Ronan Finn. And steps away and plays a little ball here for Reiser. Reiser's pushing on. Finds Ronan Finn. Finn's away. But great work. But Finn's won that again. And it's Kilduff here now. Can find Shepherd. Waves play on. Shepherd gets a decent ball in. Oh, but it's cleared. And Rovers need to get back in there now because it's Alan Keane coming away. Finds the feet of Russell. Plays the little one too. But good work by Billy Denny. He forced him to go backwards. And it's Russell here again coming back into McGuinness. Comes out here to Earl of Davin. Once again faced by Carl Shepherd. Good pressure by Rovers. Forced to go back to McGuinness. And McGuinness across to Pearse, who can play the ball into the feet of Joseph Dow and Turner across this time. And a decent ball over the top. Well read by Pedersen. But Dow was fouling Turner as he went to get by him there. And just fucking hell, what am I doing? So it's free out for Rovers. Which Ryan Thompson's going to take. Looking for Kieran Kilduff. It's headed back by Alan Keane, and Pearse with another header gets it back to Clark. Oh, and a bit of a mess up in the Rovers defence there. But it's Blinkhorn jumping with Rice. Rice out jumps Blinkhorn. And Shepherd can knock it back here to Thompson. Thompson needs to deal with this and gets it out, but it'll only come here to McGuinness. McGuinness lets it go over his head. And it'll come back here to Brendan Clark. Clark goes short to McGuinness. And he gets it across to Pearse. So Rovers really need to concentrate and work hard. Come on, don't let him. So Pearse brings the ball into the Rovers half and it's not being closed down. Rovers are sat right back here. And Keane gets on the ball and finds Russell. Oh, sorry, he finds it. It's actually Dylan to Indow. Indow to Pearse. Into the feet of Russell, and Russell's allowed to turn and drops the shoulder and looks to get by Finn and gets it out here to Pearse. Pearse, great ball into the feet of Dylan. And great last ditch defending by Roberts. It's back here to Russell. Dylan here. Dylan Alberts. Great block down by but Earl Darren's able to get Nick in and win that. And then Dow finds Kane. And Kane plays the ball through here. And another brilliant save by Ryan Thompson to get down at the feet of Doyle. And I think it's a Rovers player's injured here. It's Jim Patterson by the looks of things. He's taking a bang on the knee. So Patterson seems to be alright. And Sligo starting to knock on the door a little bit here. Great work by Ryan Thompson to keep them at bay. And Sligo throw the ball back for a Rovers goal kick. Very sporting gesture. So goal kick here from Ryan Thompson. Once again looking for Kieran Kilduff, and Kilduff wins and gets a flick on it, but it'll only find Alan Keane, who can go back to Clark, and Rovers start to retreat again as the ball as the ball comes out here to Earl of Davern. Davern goes back to McGuinness. McGuinness into the feet of Joby and Dow, and back to McGuinness. Keane comes short this time. Ryan should it be, but he goes out there to Gavin Pearse. Pearse to Keane. Keane back to Pearse and across here to Jason McGuinness. Very patient build up here by Sligo. McGuinness starting out the stride forward, and he's got in, and his pass is poor, and it's found Stephen Rice, and Rovers can break here if there's give it to him now, Ricer. And a great ball into Kieran Kilduff. Has got inside Oh, well done, Kieran Kilduff, just to hold the ball up and find Chris Turner. Turner back to Dan Murray. Dan Murray looks to play the ball out to Shepherd, but it's to Dennehy, but it was cut out, and Sligo can break now with Russell to Keane, but a great block down. Stephen Rice finds Kieran Kilduff, and he finds Chris Turner, and Turner's put Billy Dennehy through, and he's taking it, and it's a good block there by Alan Keane, and Dennehy's shot just goes wide and out for a corner to Rovers. Good work, patient build up by Sligo, but hard work by Rovers in midfield, are able to just get little touches in and break it down. And a great ball by Rice for Turner for Billy Dennehy. Yeah. So it's Rovers corner here to be taken by Billy Dennehy. Decent ball in. Dan Murray up, but adjusts to a foul. He got under the ball anyway. I don't give it back to him. What are you doing? So it's going to be a free out here. And it's short here again for Jason McGuinness. McGuinness with a bit of space in front of him now, invited on. Goes here to Russell. Russell now turns and pushes forward and finds Owen Doyle. Owen Doyle under pressure has to go back to Ryan, but back here to Doyle again. Out to Erla Davern. Erla Davern with a bit of space now. Faced by Carl Shepherd. Gets it out to Endo. Endo faced down by Stephen Rice. Rice just needs to stand. Well done, Stephen Rice. Plays the ball in towards Blinkhorn. Blinkhorn's touch is great. Oh, and that's the equaliser. That's the equaliser by Russell. It was ball in, played back by Blinkhorn, and he just curled it past Thompson, and that's Shamrock Rovers 1, Sligo 1.
Goal for Sligo Rovers scored by number 8, John Russell.
So, with about 10 minutes to go, plus whatever the referee adds on here, it's 1-1. Patterson goes back to Murray. So, but Rovers give the ball away cheaply there. And it's Owen Doyle being forced back by Civez. Comes out here to Erla Davern. Erla Davern comes inside Shepherd. On Sligo starting to turn it on a little bit, but the ball forward there goes out of play. So it's going to be a nervy 10 minutes here for Rovers. But Sligo starting to control the midfield. Rovers really inviting them on. I think Stephen Rice did the right thing there. Endo was kind of dancing around the ball, and he chose to just let him have it. But he played the ball over the top. But well done. No. Billy Dennehy judged to a foul. Gavin Pearce, and it's going to be a free out to Sligo, which they take quickly here to McGuinness. McGuinness bringing the ball forward to Joseph Endo. Shepherd this time plays the ball forward, cut out by Civez, cleared on by Rice, and Finn's head only finds Davern, who comes outside Shepherd, and finds Joey Endo. Endo back here to Ryan, plays the ball into the feet of Doyle, and Doyle, he's found Davern, but Davern was in an offside position when he picked that up, so it's going to be a free out to Rovers. So Thompson with the free out down towards Kieran Kilduff. The cleared header only finds Chris Turner, who was challenged late, and Shepherd's fouled twice. So I think we're going to have a third Rovers substitution here, but not before this free kick is taken, I don't think. It's Pat Flynn going to come on as Rice takes this And it's a decent ball towards the back post towards Kilduff. It's won by Civez, but his header will go straight through to Clark, and Clark can get Sligo on the break again here with Joey and Doe, faced by Stephen Rice. Rovers players need to get back. They pushed. It's he looked to play a ball through, but it was a nothing ball in the end. That'll go straight through to Ryan Thompson, and he's angry with himself and Doe. So just pick the ball up, Ryan. What do you? Thompson invites Doyle on and then picks the ball up. And his long ball is going to be won easily by Jason McGuinness, unchallenged, but it's not a great header, but it works out for him, and it comes here to Dylan. Finds Joseph and Doe, Stephen Rice for company. Referee! Great work by Stephen Rice. And it's Chris Turner coming off. Oh no, it's Ronan Finn, sorry. It's 10, not 18. Shepherd, actually. So a defensive substitution there by Rovers. And it's going to be Civez to take the free kick. Rovers haven't pushed anyone on. Kilduff looks an isolated figure up there, but he's still the target. But it's a poor ball, and it's a great touch by Keane to get them on the break straight away. Good work by what he's doing. A ball forward by Murray that has to be dealt with, but a great header by Ryan, but only finds Patterson. Patterson under pressure from Dylan, goes back to Dan Murray. Dan Murray plays the ball over the top for Kieran Kilduff, which Pears can only put out for a throw in. And Michael O'Neill telling Ryan Thompson just to slow things down. As the throw in comes to Chris Turner, whose first touch is poor, but he's done well to come away and find Reiser. Reiser finds Flynn. Flynn can look for Kilduff, but he's found Turner, who's plays the ball around the corner here for Ronan Finn. Finn will have two Sligo players for company, and Davern's done well, and he plays a little back flick for Dow, but only finds Finn. And Finn looks to get the ball down the line for Finn, and Dow gets a foot in, and it's out for a Rovers throw in. Taken by Pat Flynn for Rice. Oh no, but a mess up by Flynn there. Gives the ball to Dow, and Dow plays a lovely ball in for Ryan. Ryan with a bit of space, and he finds Blinkhorn, but Billy just can't get his foot in there, and it's come here to Dylan. Dylan opens up for a shot, and it's a great block by Billy Dennehy and kept in by Ryan Thompson. Good tracking back there by Billy Dennehy to get the block on there, and Ryan Thompson slows this one down a little bit, waiting for Rovers to push on, but once again he's only finding Jason McGuinness, whose header only finds Chris Turner, whose touch is poor, and Doyle can get onto that well in. Dan Murray finds Stephen Rice. Rice with a ball to the feet of Kieran Kilduff once again, whose touch is poor, and McGuinness is able to shepherd it to find Ryan to and Dow looks to come back away from Finn, finds Ryan turns and back in here to Dow under pressure from Finn, dropping the shoulder by, come on, we're walking away from him, and it's Ryan here, finds Erla Davern. He's going to have a run at Pat Flynn, and a great foot in by Stephen Rice, and the ball's knocking out of play, and but Rice dawdles on the ball, and Darren gets a foot in and finds Russell, who gets it across here to Keane. Keane at the edge of the box, it's a dink in, but it's a good header there, but it's only come out to Erla Davern, and Rice needs to get out to him. A very tired looking Shamrock Rovers at this stage. Good ball in, great clearance by Craig Civez, added onto by Ronan Finn, back in by Gavin Pearce, and it's offside. Great header by and Kieran Kilduff. His touch is good here, but McGuinness is able to get a foot in. It was difficult for Kilduff to control. He couldn't get it under control, and it was McGuinness who was able to get a foot in, put it out only for a Rovers throw in, halfway inside the Rovers half to Chris Turner. Turner back here to Patterson. Patterson gets a good ball up to the feet of Kilduff. Kilduff touched better this time, needs an option. Chris Turner plays one over the top for Billy Denny to get onto, but I don't think Billy's going to be able to get there, and it's only out for the Sligo Rovers throw in. It's taken quickly to Clark. And Clark comes across here to Jason McGuinness. McGuinness to Davern, under pressure from Finn. Ah, Finn, you fucking idiot. Idiot. Gone. Red card. Red card. It's gone. And a red card for Pat Flynn. So Rovers down to 9 men for the last couple of minutes. It was a silly, silly challenge by Pat Flynn. So Rovers down to 9 men. Well, just at a time when it just called for calm heads, it was a silly challenge by Pat Flynn, who's only just came on the pitch. So Rovers really, really with an uphill task here for the last couple of minutes. And it's Sligo take the short free kick. It's Ryan here. Under pressure from Kilduff. Russell finds that it's Alan Kane here now. Alan Kane starting to push forward. Finds Russell. Russell forced backwards by Billy Dennehy. Kane goes on the overlap. And a block on by Patterson, but it's gone out for a corner kick, which endows across the take. It's 5 minutes. The clock goes up. There's going to be
Minimum of 5 additional minutes played at the end.
As the dog comes in, it drops the Blinkhorn. Blinkhorn can only blast it over the bar. So a bit of relief for Rovers. With 5 more minutes to hold on here with 9 men. It's a real uphill task because it really is all Sligo at the moment. And Stephen Rice rallies the troops. Ryan Thompson clears long, looking for Kilduff. Kilduff's beaten in the air by McGuinness. This header comes out here to Kane, but it's well blocked down by Billy Dennehy, but it'll only come here to Pearce. Pearce with a bit of time now. Gets it across, and it's Joey and Dow here. Joseph and Dow right down the left hand side, faced by Stephen Rice. Billy Dennehy back helping out, but he finds the feet of Russell. Russell faced by Civez. And a decent ball in. And Dow gets the ball into the back post. And there's the winner! It's Dylan with the winner. That has to be the winner for Rovers, for Sligo. So it was always going to be an uphill struggle for Rovers to hang on here. But it was a really good header from a tight angle there by John. So Turner here to Patterson, and the block down. Cives should have let that go through, but it's come here to Stephen Rice, and Rice loses out to Endo. Endo back here to Davern. Davern to Ryan. Ryan to Blinkhorn. Blinkhorn out here to Davern, but leaves it for Endo. Endo back to Jason McGuinness. McGuinness here to Ryan, who's going to go back to Clark, who's going to, under a bit of pressure from Kilduff, who's going to have to go long. Blinkhorn beaten in the air by Cives, but Rice goes for, come on Rovers, push up, but that's too easy for McGuinness, who can just find Davern. Davern blocked down by Finn. So Kieran Kilduff looks to close down McGuinness, but he finds Ryan easily enough, and Ryan can turn and find Erla Davern. Davern down the line for it, and Dow comes off Stephen Rice. So it's Davern here. Looks to play a ball back and to McGuinness. McGuinness turns, and but he does well to find Ryan. Ryan back to McGuinness, and Roberts forcing McGuinness to go long eventually. But Blinkhorn's touch finds Dow. And Dow's got a bit of space here now to move into. He's got 2 men outside. The goal scorer Russell and Ryan rushing outside him. And Russell plays a blind pass there to and back across, but it eludes everyone. Blankhorn can pick it up at the back post, but he's going to bring it, waste a bit of time here. Finds Joseph and Dow under pressure from Chris Turner. Plays the ball around the corner for Dylan to Blinkhorn. So it's Russell to Ryan. Ryan to Erla Davern. Sligo really just playing out time here, keeping the ball. And it's Ryan. Comes off Roland Finn and out for a goal kick. As the throw-in finds him though, and the referee blows the whistle. It's all over here to Tala. So it's Sligo, Shamrock Rovers 1, Sligo 2. Rovers with 9 men. It was always going to be a struggle to hold on with for all of 15 minutes, but it was a good winner in the end by Russell. But Damien Hancock is the centre of attention here. So big game now on Monday night with Derry winning, Sligo winning. Rovers really have to go out and get a big result against Pats on Monday night. So I'll talk to you all for next long game, folks. Talk to you, bye bye.
Thanks very much for that, Dunster. Damien Hancock getting the reception he thoroughly deserves, getting off the pitch there. And I think there'll probably be a few fans waiting to share their opinions of the game with him again. Here's Sligo Rovers players celebrating in front of the Rovers fans. Don't quite know what they think they're going to achieve by that, but what the hell. So congratulations to Joseph Endow and Damien Hancock and a few other, randomers for, what ended up being a deserved victory, but thanks to the stupidity of a couple of Rovers players. Don't really know what Pat Flynn was thinking there. In fairness, quite often you never quite know what Pat Flynn is thinking. So disappointing night for Rovers. In fairness, Derry taking 3 points in the Brandywell, which so we got the early goal there for UCD. We thought it might go well. Ryan Thompson, standing ovation there from everyone as he goes off, looking fairly disappointed. Ronan Ricketts as well. Ronan Ricketts not too impressed by whatever Sligo gobshite was fisting his air behind him there. But anyway. So Sligo Rovers 2, Shamrock Rovers 1. Leaves things a rather interesting state in the league now. It narrows it down again at the top. Given the Rovers performance, the players, the sending off, the crazy refereeing, not going to be too worried about that for the run in, I don't think. Anyway, we move on, and moving on will be to Inchicore Monday evening. Tickets on sale from the Shamrock Rovers Megastore tomorrow, as well as, of course, tickets for the European endeavour. Shamrock Rovers, the history-making first Irish team to get into the Champions League group stages. €70 is the price for the 3 games, all to be held in the Category 4 UEFA Category 4 Tallaght Stadium now. Details on the website's members first, I think it's 10 a.m. tomorrow, followed by season ticket holders and then general sale after that. There will be no parking, by the way, for those of you who were thinking of driving up. There is a car boot sale as usual going on in the car park, so yeah, you'll probably have to park in the square or over across the road in the Maldron underground car park. Tickets will also be on sale if you just want the single ticket for the Rubin Kazan game. I think that's €25. Details of the OIP's children's discounts will also be on the website, so check with them. We'll see you here tomorrow morning anyway. Now, what's been said about on the forum? Yeah, well, thanks SRF3 TV. Yeah, sorry about the first half, lads. It's completely out of our hands. Don't quite know what it is. Glad we were able to bring you the second half without an interruption anyway. What are the guards doing down with the Sligo fans? What's the fire brigade doing now with the Sligo fans? Anyway. No idea. Hopefully we'll have this whole stream stuff sorted out. We'll get onto Ustream and try and make sense of it. Total result for Shamrock Rovers. Finn's booking for a fucking idiot. Yeah. Sorry, there was a few of those frees were just idiotic. No, a few of the yellow cards were, for nothing but try. Don't know what the fuck Coffee are talking about. Yeah, the sooner we get the regulars back here so they can do some moderation, the better. All Ireland Soccer League. Yeah, no. So yeah. Quite simply, the Irish League has nothing to offer us. The first division teams here are better than a lot of the Irish League. It would just be pointless. The only reason you'd want to do it would be for kind of political reasons, and I don't see the point. Pats. Bray 0, Pats 3. Drogheda 0, Bows 2. 3-0 against UCD. Sorry, just gone through some of the other scores that we didn't go through. First division then, Bray Wanderers 0, St Patrick's Athletic 3, Derry City 2, UCD 1. I think we mentioned that a few times. Drogheda United 0, Bohemians 2. Sorry, Aidan Fitzmaurice behind us, but we don't really give a fuck. Galway United 2, Dundalk 2. Hey, Galway got points. Woohoo! First division then, Monaghan United 3, Salt Hill Devon 0. Limerick FC 1, Longford Town 0, Merview United 0, Shelbourne 2, and Waterford United, that's also finished 0-0 with Finn Harps. There was scheduled to be a game here tomorrow at 2 p.m. The under-19s taking on Wexford Youths. That has been moved to Ferry Carrick Park in Wexford at a 12 p.m. kick-off. Any of you were thinking of coming out? It's going to be an early morning trip to Wexford for you if you want to see it. Basically, there's ongoing work on the grounds here, and really with the standard car boot sale and us expecting queues literally around the stadium for European tickets tomorrow, I think that's just probably realistic. The other result I know a few people were keeping an eye on: Serie A, AC Milan 2, Lazio 2. 2 yellow cards for each in that game. All first half goals. Right, well, I think that's about it from us for this evening. Disappointing result. I'd say based on the football, probably undeserved draw would have been fair. Really, with how some of those fouls went in and the stupidity of some of the Rovers players, you can't grumble too much against Sligo. However, Damien Hancock really needs to get the video from all 3 or 4 cameras that M&S had here tonight and sit down and watch them and, take out the, refereeing for dummies book or something, I don't know. But congratulations to Sligo, good crowd they had here tonight, and we wish them a safe trip home. We're out in Inchicore, as I said, on Monday evening. No broadcast from us, so hopefully Saints Forum or somebody will have something on there. St. Pat's usually have at least an audio commentary. For those of you who can't make it, tickets on sale for that tomorrow morning from the Megastore. After that, the next game is Thursday, Rubin Kazan, Europa League group stages. That will be on TV3. You have exclusive rights to the Europa League. Well done, RTA there, just like to say. Stephen Elkin's gone. I thought he might have been in Ayrshire. And then we'll be back here again before too long, getting back on with the business of winning the league for the second year in a row for Shamrock Rovers. Thanks for being with us. Good night. God bless. Safe home.